Hey, guess who's here? It's me, it's Chesley. I know some of you think I'm being early. Yeah, I kind of am. It's not Sunday. Oh, I know we always do our Sunday afternoon Bible stories, but this is different. This is a special day today. And it's Saturday. And what's going on? It's a birthday party. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. Gonna do some cake? Well, not going to be cake for us because we're here in Fletcher, here, but we want to say happy birthday to the Tulsa Toastmaster Club. Did you know they are 80 years old? Oh, and then you have to be 80 to join it? No. You don't have to be 80 to join them. Any age can join them. You can be 80. We wish we could be there, but we can't. But we're right here and now saying happy birthday, and if it's Toastmasters, it's gonna be good because they make good toast. Oh, Chesley, no, they're not making toast. Oh, instead of cake, I thought we was gonna get some toast. No, we're not gonna get some toast. See, I wanted cinnamon toast. You wanted cinnamon toast? Well, it's not working out that way. That's not what they have. Let's don't get into that, Chesley. One thing Toastmasters do is stay on topic. Then I'm not a Toastmaster. Well, I know you're not a Toastmaster, but since this is a Toastmaster event, can you kind of act like one? No, ain't it fake? Oh, I know you're not a fake. Chesley, I think we can talk about some things today about a health watch that we can compare to Toastmasters. And I don't think that makes any sense. You may not think it makes any sense, but it does. You just wait. I talked to my doctor about getting a health watch. Because you thought you wasn't healthy? Well, I just thought I needed to be taking care of myself because you're getting older. Right, because I was getting older, but everybody should be concerned about their health. And my doctor said a health watch would really help me. And how's it going to help you be a Toastmaster? You're fixing to find out. There are many comparisons. He told me that this health watch could actually give reports that would show maybe if you had a heart issue. Oh, that's kind of scary. Then your heart's going to quit. Well, it was something about rhythm and how important it was. You know what I did when I started using that health watch? And you had to use it, didn't you? Well, it's here on my arm, but it didn't do any good just on my arm. I had to charge it, and I had to program it, and now I have to do what it says to do. Did you know it was counting how many steps I took? No, and you said I'm a high stepper. I did. I said I'm a high stepper. I live in a upstairs house, upstairs, downstairs. I'm up and down all the time. How many steps was you taking? Well, you're supposed to have a minimum of 10,000. I didn't even have 3,000. You know what that told me? Told me you're lazy. Chesley, I'm not lazy. Yeah, that's what it is. You're just plain lazy. Well, what it told me was that I was sedentary. Don't use that kind of language with me. I don't even know what that word means. I'm not a Toastmaster. I know you're not a Toastmaster. It just meant I wasn't getting up enough. That's what I mean. You're lazy. Chesley, it made me aware. The thing I have to say about Toastmasters is that it made me aware that I needed to improve on my communication and leadership skills. And what's that got to do with the watch? Well, see, the watch, it helped me see where I was. And so it could tell you you're lazy. No, it told me there was room for improvement, and if I wanted to have better health, one thing I needed to do was start walking more. And on top of that, I found out I had to track my water. Are you tracking in water? Why are you still in water? I wasn't spilling water, but what I mean was I kept track. It wanted me to tell them how many glasses of water I drank a day. Oh, you're always going around with something in your hand. You're a heavy drinker. Well, I had purified water, and I also had Coke Zero. Coke Zero, yes. When I started tracking how much water, you put an empty Coke. You're not supposed to track that. But I would have a cup of Coke and a cup of water. I found out there would just be a little bit left. And you was a sipper. I was a sipper. I wasn't really furnishing my body with what I needed. I got to thinking about this, Chesley, about Toastmasters. There's a lot of comparisons. You know, I spoke all the time. I know you're always yakking. That's what George said. Oh, well, now listen, you guys, we're not going to talk about that. But I realized I need to be a better communicator because I found out, not only me, but many other people, we would miscommunicate. And you did it on purpose to get in trouble? No, we didn't want to get in trouble or get anybody else in trouble. It just we needed to be better. When I joined Toastmasters, I found out it was something like my health watch. That's what I compare it to now. When did you join? When you was a little kid? No, I joined, well, actually, let's see. Shall I tell how old I was? Yeah, tell me. I think you're ancient. No, I'm not ancient. Chelsea, the title of our presentation today is This Is How We Roll. I think they're seeing early on how we roll. Yeah, we're crazy. But we tell the truth. I'm telling you what. Toastmasters helped me to see that I could do better, and they had help for me. You like your watch didn't insult you? No, my watch didn't insult me. And do you know what else my watch did? Ooh, that must be a famous watch. That watch has these reports, and I saw how many steps I was taking, and it also showed me on there how many calories I was burning. Ooh, you got a fire going? I did. I began to walk more. I was up and down those stairs. And if I walked at least 250 steps an hour, I got a little bright star up there in a little circle. And had these places to put stars. This little bright star lit up. It was wonderful. It made me feel so good. Oh, and it was dragging, it was bragging on me. It encouraged me. That's what Toastmasters does. That does for me is when I go to Toastmasters, and is it your happy place? It's my happy place. When I go there, I'm with friends. They're just like me, wanting to learn and get better. First time I went, I heard a man speak, and he was amazing. What did you think? Oh, I thought, if I could be like that. And then I heard this lady, Dolores, speak. Dolores Miles. Oh, if I could be like Dolores. And so it gave you something to look for? Oh, yes, it gave me something to look for. And that was an incentive. But another incentive was in Toastmasters, especially let's talk about the new program called Pathways. Did you know with that, when you finish a level, you get an award? What do you think? Do you get some toast? No, we don't get some toast. I got a certificate. And it's just encouraging. It says to me, it shows me where I am. It's kind of tracking you. It gives you your record. Yes, it gives you your record there. When you give a speech, you have an evaluator. Is it like a coach? Oh, it's a coach, yes, that tells me what they really like and some areas I may need to work on. What is that fat burning? Well, yes, you can even burn fat when you're in Toastmasters. You know what that is? Yeah, I don't know. It sounds kind of crazy. Well, what it is the ums and ahs and the and yeah and kinda and so, all of those kind of things. That is fat in our speeches. And you need to make them lean and run fast. Yes, make them lean and run fast and mean. Well, I don't know if we want them mean, but we want our speeches better. We don't want a bunch of old globby fat because it's just in the way and it hinders. How do they stop it? How do they stop it? Well, they track us. Oh, they track you down and lasso you? No, they don't track us down and lasso us, but they tell us at the end of the meeting how many ums and ahs, and they tell you how you're just a dud. No, they don't tell you you're a dud. You know what it did for me, Chesley? Well, he told you was a dud. No, Chesley, you're missing the whole point. I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to be a healthy communicator. Well, then drink your water. I did drink my water, but my speech, I wanted to be healthy. So what I began to listen and find out, if I had 25 ums and ahs in my first speech, I became aware. It's the main thing my health watch did was make me aware of what I needed to improve, how I could do it, and it rewarded me. And what do your scales look like? Well, the scales don't say anymore, 1 at a time, please. Now they just grown a little bit. Speech-wise, do you have skinny speeches? They're much skinnier than they were. It made me aware of ums and ahs. And how did you stop them? How did I stop them? Well, it was simple. What I did, I slowed down. What was happening, I thought a lot of time was lapsing And it wasn't. It was just a second or two, but it seemed like forever. So what I did, I slowed down, waited, and then said the next word. And so it's not making you a dud. No, it's not telling you you're a dud. It's helping us know what we need to fix. And who tells you that? Well, the one that evaluates you isn't like a coach. It's like a coach. It's like my watch. It's my coach, and I appreciate it. I pay attention to it. I want everyone to become a Toastmaster. What does that mean? Can I join Toastmasters? Yes. Well, no, Chelsea. You can come as a guest now. But see, there is an age thing, a minimum. You need to be at least 8. Well, I think I am. Well, Chesley, I think you're I think of you about 7 or 8 years old. And no, I'm older than that. Where's your birth certificate? I don't have the one. I was a tree. Trees don't have the. Oh. But Chesley, really, you're not a real people-like, so I don't think we can make you. Just a minute. Who is this here? Woodrow. Oh, interruption. This happens in Toastmasters, and we have to be prepared. Woodrow, the wooden snake. And what I know, you whisper all the time, and I wish you're whispering. Woodrow, you shouldn't be whispering. It's embarrassing. Well, yes, it is kind of embarrassing. Woodrow, please. What was he saying? He says that he would speak, but he just wanted to get in on the celebration. What? Woodrow, you've picked a really bad time to come, and I didn't think you would be here. And whispering in public is very rude. What's wrong with him? Is he scared? Well, he said he's not a Toastmaster, and he can't. He's too scared to speak. Ooh, isn't Hampton all the time? Well, there are some guests that come and they're scared. But Woodrow, you're supposed to be hibernating. Goodbye. I think he wants some cake. Well, he's not going to get any cake because he's hibernating. Woodrow, goodbye. And what's this all about? Sometimes, Chesley, we have interruptions in Toastmasters. We just learn to live with them. And we do have guests sometimes that are very scared, and they don't think they could ever be a Toastmaster. Keep coming, because it's a good place to be. It's a good place to learn and grow. And, it's just one of these deals you never know what's going to happen. And another thing about this, visual aids, like you are a visual aid. I am a ventriloquist figure. Yes, you're a ventriloquist figure, but you are a visual aid. And just like Woodrow here, who won't speak, though he never says a word, we can use him. He even helped us learn about water safety and snakes. And he's one himself, but he is a good snake. Because he's a wooden snake, and he wouldn't hurt anyone because he couldn't. That's right. Chesley, we've enjoyed being here with the Toastmaster Club. Congratulations again to Tulsa Toastmasters. Is Rhonda there? Yes, Rhonda is there. Yeah, she's a real dear. Chesley, I don't know if you should have said that. I didn't say she hit the deer, even if she did hit the deer. I said she was a deer. Chesley, oh, how you weasel out of things. Is Darlene there? Yes, Darlene is there. Wonder if she'd date me. We're not talking about dates. What we're saying now is that you are stalling around. It's time for you to go to bed. You tell everybody goodbye and a wonderful congratulations to Tulsa Toastmasters and their 80th anniversary, their 80th birthday. I love y'all. Good day. Have a good day. Thank you, Mr. Gianog and Tony, for inviting us. I love you, all of you. Bye. All right, Chesley, and we say a good farewell. We're glad for Toastmasters, and we're out of here.